Hey there, I'm Brian Bedford with the Bedford Agency, and today I wanted to talk to you about student athletes' success in the world of NIL. What really separates the top performing student athletes that are securing deals, that are being successful, and what are they doing to kind of separate themselves? The first is that they are marketing themselves. And we make it overcomplicated here, but if you look at the data that's out there, the vast majority of NIL deals that are done today are through student athletes that are reaching out directly to a brand. They're reaching out to a local business or a company. They're reaching out to a constituent that they might know or a person that they might have through their network or their family. They're creating advertisements or pitch decks, right, to make sure that they're effective in how they're communicating it, why they would be interested in that student athlete being a brand ambassador for them. And they're doing that through all sorts of sales activity, right? So they're communicating through phone calls, they're leaving messages, they're direct messaging, they're tagging people on social media, they're sending emails to different folks. They are basically becoming salespersons. That's the first thing. A lot of people think it's really, somebody's coming to them. And yes, there are a few of those deals where a brand may reach out or an agent may reach out. The vast majority of NIL deals, really 9 and 10 of those, are really through athletes securing them through their own outreach. All right, the second thing is leveraging social media to establish a presence. We talk a lot about this. If you look at the data right now, about 85% of the transactions around NIL are in college are around social media. And we anticipate in the high school space that that'll be over 90%. And so what are they doing to separate themselves? Well, they're telling the full story. They're not just using social media for recruiting and just around their performance or playing. They're not just putting pictures of just when they perform on Instagram or Snapchat or X or Twitter or any of those platforms. They're telling the full story. So how do you do that? Well, you got to think through, what does that look like? Do you have a content strategy? Do you have days of the week that you want to post certain things? Do you have, a way that you're having repetition in the way that you're communicating out things on social media? Do you have a brand or an image that you're wanting to put out there that aligns to, thinking through what you would be? Do you want to promote other things, right? Are you into music? Are you into hunting, fishing? Are you into art? What are that story? And does your social presence represent all of those things? So that's the second thing, is really establishing a social media strategy, being smart with your content, thinking through it, and so forth. And the last thing that high performing student athletes are leveraging when it comes to NIL is they're really thinking about their brand, and they're thinking about how they utilize that. And it kind of aligns to what we talked on social media. They're thinking about what do they want to be. So they've kind of got a business plan. They're thinking about what would that look like? What do I want to represent? What are brands that I'm interested in? What are brands that I'm not interested in? Am I interested in faith-based NIL? Am I interested in hunting or fishing or things like that nature? So thinking through that brand plan. So if you put those things together, right? Social media, effective sales strategy, and a brand strategy, right? That's what the best student athletes are doing. And as a parent, if you're listening to this, as you think through this, right, it can be effective for you as you just think about, what can you do to influence that? What would make the difference as you're thinking about name, image, and likeness deals? So a little bit of preparation goes a long, long way. We hope that this video helps you today. For more information around NIL and how we work with student athletes, coaches, parents, and athletic directors and collectives, reach out to us at thebedfordagency@gmail.com, or go to our website, thebedfordagency.com. Have a great day.